Hi YouTubers, I'm back. I'm Elton C and I'm back with another review. This time I'm going to be doing a Lego Ninjago review of the Lego Ninjago Fire Temple. See, it's a really big set. It took me about 6 hours to build, and I also got 2 other Lego Ninjago sets. Now let's go into the minifigures. Here is Lord Garmadon. He got his Thunderbolt staff. He really looks mean. There's a hat thingy with a bone. Really looks good because it tells you who is king of the underworld. You see the bones and also his purple belt. See that he has a black belt because he is evil and he is black. Awesome. Now let's move on to Zane, not Zane DX, the regular Zane. See, I didn't have him put his sword on his back. I had him hold it sword. See, and then he's got like black gloves, I think. And then here he has his white ninja hood of frost. He got his GI of frost, and he has pants of frost. Let's take a closer look at his face. See, he looks kind of mean. Get this not be blurry. He looks kind of mad, and he looks like his face looks like Jay's face, except his eyebrows are longer and there isn't a piece missing. Let's take a closer look at his GI of Frost. See, it's the ice emblem is really good looking, and he's got the brown wardrobe thingy. He's got his and then his pants of frost. He has his black belt. It isn't really black. It's gray, but he's still a black belt. So let's put them back together. Then we'll move on to Kai DX, the next minifigure. There also is an extra circle of ice that I put in front of him. Now here is Kai DX. It's labeled Kai. I also call him Kai. It's really hard for me to rotate his head. Also, I put his sword on the back of his DX hood of flames, and by looking at his face that's covered by the DX hood of flames, he looks mean. Now let's take a closer look at his face. You see, he looks pretty mean too. You can adjust to see the scar. See, he has a scar, but I don't think it looks like the ZX one. I think they're like extra things. Well, I will show you how hard it is for me. Wow, that's really easy. Now let's look at his, and also I can't take his head off. Okay, let's look at his DX GI of flame. Let's get his arms out of the way. See, there's flame, breathing fire with one like hand or foot or whatever it is. Now let's see the back of it. It has the fire emblem and also says Kai. If you don't know what his name is, okay, let's look at his pants of DX pants of flames. I almost said pants of flames. Okay, see, the body continues. You see there are no legs, just the tail, and here is his belt. It's on this side, not this side, because the tail is too long, and they covered the tail, and then it will all happen. Okay, let's put them back together and move on to the next minifigure, which is Sensei Wu. See, Sensei Wu, he was new to the 2011 sets because he has his black wardrobe. He has his Sensei Wu hat, which I now call a rice hat. Okay, the rice hat. Now let's take off his staff, and here's his staff. Looks exactly like the Ninjago from the Lego.com Ninjago Women's Dictionary. So the Staff of Dragons. Well, it is Staff of Dragons, only it isn't golden. Here's his face. Well, let's just take his beard off, and then here's his face. He looks pretty sad. You wouldn't expect that if you beat him and stole the sword of fire, like what happened to him with Samurai. Now let's look at his Komodo. It's not a wardrobe, it's a Komodo. See, there are symbols. And then he has a gray belt. See that he has a black belt because you can't put a black belt on there, or you can't paint it on there because it's black. I got this from Battle Between Brothers. It says that the symbols act as a protection spell against evil, but ultimately serves to remind him of the day Garmadon was cast into the underworld. Okay. Let's move on to the next minifigure. Put them back together. Look at the next minifigure. Now we see Nia. She's Kai's sister. Let's take away her daggers. Well, actually, let's look at them. They're pretty plain. They look like the purified daggers in LEGO Universe. Each one looks identical to each other. Here's Nia. She's got nothing covering her arms. I do hope that in the new summer 2012 sets, they do include Nia. They will include, if one of the sets included Nia, they will include her bracelet. Yes. Okay, here's a dress. They don't have Nia's red dress. It's called Lady in Red. They do have Nia's black dress. Okay, then she has her hair. Looks like a boy's haircut. Her face, same from the Samurai X. Also, Nia is Samurai X. To those of you who don't know that. Now, see the back of her face, alternate face. She has, like a mouth covering, hold her from talking. See? Then, now let's put her back. Now let's move on to Samurai. See, Samurai, he has only 3 of the golden weapons. He has 1 shuriken of ice, nunchucks of lightning, and sword of fire. See, his mouth can open like this. In this comedy, if you laugh too hard, that's what happens to Samurai. Then you see he has Cypher Quakes, 1 golden weapon, 1 shuriken of ice, 2nd golden weapon, and the nunchucks of lightning. He has 2 body parts with 2 hands to make his 2 arms to make his forearms. See, he has a red thingy for good luck, and he is the fire general. Now let's move on to Cruncher. He has a face similar to Whiplash. Well, let's look at Whiplash. Okay. Here's Whiplash and Cruncher. Together, their faces are pretty similar. And my next review is the Earth Dragon Defense, or the Ice Dragon Attack. See? Okay, let's take Whiplash away. See, Cruncher, he has the other shuriken of ice, 2nd golden weapon, and he has a bone axe. I'm going to take the bone off to make a weapon for Crazy. His head cannot move, just like Neko and Whiplash's head. Looks pretty good. Now, wait for part 2, and it's be right soon, maybe tomorrow or later.